All right, everyone, it's time for our drink portion of the menu. Super excited for this. Apple pie sangria. So if you are new to sangria, it is basically a mixture of all the things. It's always a wine, and then there's typically some liquor, also juices and fruit, okay? And the longer it sits, the better it gets, right? It's like fine wine, okay? So for that, we're gonna use this quick stir pitcher. If you don't have one of these, this is the family size. There's a regular size that's, not quite as large, but I love this because you can mix, and then also, when you pour, it's got a couple options. It's got the strain or the not strain or the close. It's not a leak proof, like even on close, if you knock it over, it's gonna spill. But it at least keeps it, tidy and put together. So, okay, so for using this, I'm gonna just set it over to the side like this so I can pour things directly in here, okay? So we're gonna start with our wine. This one is a white. This is an orange muscat. I don't know a lot about wine, but I have friends that do and they help me. Okay. This is a Pampered Chef wine opener. It's got a foil cutter on the bottom. It's all kind of handy all together. Okay, so there, that is so easy. This has a plug-in battery, there it is, sorry, plug in. And so you're just gonna go down or up, very easy. Get a cool little blue light. Okay, and you just hold it down until that cork comes all the way out. Okay, and then to go ahead and release the cork, you're just gonna push the up. There you go. Yum. Okay, so it sits on here, charges on there. It doesn't need to be charged very often. Okay, looks like I'm gonna use this entire bottle. Gets a little messy, huh? There we go. Okay, so remember this is called apple pie sangria. So the next thing we're gonna add is a couple cups of apple cider. So just your standard apple cider, okay? So you can see already we're getting up there, okay? We're going to do orange juice as well, and just a bit of orange juice. I'll share the recipe so you can follow along, okay? And we also get about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'm simply just going to juice these right into here. And I have done enough to know that 1 lemon or 1 lime is about 2 tablespoons. But again, it's a sangria. Close is good on this one, okay? What else do we need? Okay, the liquor in this is brandy. This is optional. But if you want a true sangria, right? Losing my measurements here. Okay. All right, we got a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. All right, let me just make sure here. Okay, so that is all of our liquid. The only other liquid that does go in this is either just a sparkling water, club soda, something like that. But if you're gonna let this sit and kind of marinate for a while, which is always advised with sangria, like let it sit in the fridge for a while, you can just add this when you're serving, or add a couple cans in before you serve, okay? So the last thing we're gonna do is add our fruit, okay? This is what makes sangria so fun and pretty. So I've got a sliced orange here. I'm gonna lay those down there. I've also done a pear that's in chunks. Whew, making a mess. And then I've got a green apple, okay? So I'm putting all that in there. Okay, and then we're also gonna add a couple of cinnamon sticks. And so this you'll see, also the longer it sits, the more, cinnamon flavor it will get. I'm gonna choose that one. This one is, okay, and then one, I'm gonna choose, sorry, I could have picked these earlier. Okay, we're gonna put another one in there. Okay, and then, so for the front of this picture, this is you're just gonna go like this. It's simply gonna mix, okay? And like we said, let it sit, let it marinate, okay? But when you are ready for serving, you can have some fun with this one too, okay? So grab a wine glass, and then just take water around the edge. Okay, and then on this plate, I've just done cinnamon and sugar. So you could also do like a apple pie spice, you know, ginger, nutmeg, any of those seasonal. There's that, okay? Just gonna show you what this looks like all the way done, okay? So we're gonna add in this, you can add kind of to taste, and then, you know, you'll wanna use either a spoon or have some other way, you know, other garnish. I'm gonna add some of this. Okay, and then we're just gonna finish it off. I'm gonna strain, and we're gonna finish off like that, okay? So there you go. There's your apple pie sangria. It is really good. It's very festive. It's not as strong. If you're concerned at all about the liquor, it's not very strong. There's quite a bit of stuff in there. You know, as you can see, you could easily double or triple this up if you were doing this for entertaining. But this is such a great one. You can have a lot of fun with. People can kind of build their own. You know, you could put, if you were doing cups for entertaining, you could throw, well, I threw a cinnamon stick in there, but it's lost. So throw that in there and you're ready to go. So enjoy.